What's up, YouTube? Just got to 29 Clarence Street. Just checking on the move out. Today's closing day. I'm supposed to have 2 units vacant. Unit 1 is partially vacant. The guy's moved out, but he left a bunch of crap here. Unit 3 is vacant. Unit 2 has until the end of the month to take off. I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough of the unit. I have to give the buyers a heads up that there's still some junk in here, and just gonna try to figure it out with them. Hopefully there's some trust in the process and they trust me just to make it work. So I'm gonna show you what's up. Buddy thinks he's gonna have a full move out fee. His move out date was yesterday. Left me with all this junk, all this stuff. He's crazy. He's crazy. We'll go check the basement next. Definitely have to give the buyer a heads up. Just let him know it's not fully junked out. That's okay, have to communicate. All right, so that was unit 1 in the basement. Now we're gonna head to unit number 3. All right, so this is unit number 3. At least this tenant was professional about the deal in the move out agreement. Took all of her belongings. All right, so I have a couple things to work through with unit number 1. Not too happy. They can't expect a full move out fee after leaving me like that. They were supposed to be out yesterday. I'm sorry, they were supposed to be out on January 31st. Today's now the 2nd. So I'm getting stressed out. As you can see, got a blemish. Back in the office, just got back from 29 Clarence. I'm waiting for my buddy to come pick me up for Holyoke. So a couple of things you have to watch out for when flipping a property. Keep in mind, if you're buying from bankruptcy or auction, you're always gonna be on the hook or responsible for owed taxes, owed water bills, any liens that are on the property. You could inherit a lawsuit, you could inherit something serious from the sale. So always do your homework, do your due diligence. For your expenses, factor in 10 or 15% more on your budget at least. On this deal, I only factored in for cash for keys for tenants. It ended up costing me crazy amount of money to pay tenants to leave, but that's the climate. It's better than going through eviction and stuff like that. I'm gonna wait for my buddy to come pick me up. We're gonna go to Holyoke. We're gonna check out a vacant 6-unit building that needs everything, and hopefully we get lucky. Here's Massis the Great, traveling in style today. Gotta come up front. How am I gonna hop over? He wants me to hop over the snowbank. All right, feeling lucky today, punk? What's up, Mace?
It's 2/2/2022.
Yeah,
I got 2 number 2s.
Wow. You got 2 number 2s?
So we're splitting it, whatever comes.
Wow. I'll give you the money. We feeling good today or what?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to buy 2 properties today.
This is Mace. Been knowing this kid since 2014. We came up in the trenches together at a firm we can't name, and that we learned how to be savages when it comes to real estate. As far as the market, prices are gonna double between 2024. No, in all seriousness, the US is underbuilt when it comes to new homes. The market's gonna double. The supply and demand right now is totally out of whack. There's the lowest inventory in Massachusetts, maybe ever, or definitely in the most recent years. The demand is still absolutely insane, and capital's moving into markets like Holyoke that have been super depressed over the last 20-30 years, and now it's like the last frontier to develop. So we're bullish on Holyoke, Western Mass, and it's been hard to pull the trigger on something because these sellers don't really tell the truth over here. Like, just trying to find that one deal that makes sense that we won't get burned on. We're probably being a little bit too cautious. That's what happens in a new market, but this Holyoke's not like buying near Boston. You gotta be real careful. You have to know what you're buying, and gotta really have a plan to make it work.
Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with it, won't line for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken.
A lot of lots over here, parking garage. Look out, just a sketch ball going in. These blue houses everywhere, barber shop.
And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I give you the pie.
See, the thing is, like, all of these buildings need new foundations, new electrical, new everything. So like it don't make sense. And it's also hard to build over here, new construction, because the rents don't support the construction. All right, this is the building we backed out of. Address not to be named, sellers not to be named. Look at kind of crap.
He hasn't done much.
No.
Look at.
Gotta put this down.
Should I talk?
No, we can't do. We got an NDA.
I have no tints. He's probably like, what the fuck are these guys doing here?
I had to cut that video a little bit. Couple enemies in Holyoke. That's what happens. Pissed off a couple brokers, couple sellers, but tough. You don't want to disclose stuff? You don't want to be honest with us in the deal? We're bouncing. Barbershop's already hating on us because we drive around the block. It is what it is. We're trying to buy near this project because this is going to revitalize the city. There's all new low-income homes. We looked at this house 2 weeks ago. Interesting project, needs to be finished off. This one, the pink wall. We got some work to do.
Parking go up in here.
Vacant, 6 units. You know, all these houses are old out here, all these properties. It might just make more sense to buy a rehab project, do everything brand new, as opposed to acquire something and deal with a bunch of shit, so check it out. Hello. Used to do that in Chelsea to shake out the riffraff, like building department, fire department. We're gonna walk through.
I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune on flipping.
3 units each side. Needs all ceilings, wiring. Probably gonna have to sprinkler this thing. Walk into like living room area. Possibly 1 bedroom. Windows look decent.
Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise.
Old ass stove.
Water tank.
Water tank. Crawfoot tub. This thing is classic. He said it needs 6 windows, kitchens, and baths. These people just never ever tell you the truth on this shit. Ceilings are blown out. They have to sprinkler this whole place. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. The dollar amount on the permit will trigger sprinklers. I think it's more than just city code. I think that's like a state fire code. These people probably got stopped on the sprinkler. Put all the junk from here. Yeah, dude, settlement. Let's go check out the sketchy basement. Flashlights on. You never know what you're gonna find in a Holyoke fucking basement. Dude, this electrical shit.
Yeah.
All the electrical's still in here. This place is not worth what they're asking. I gotta show you this other property. You gotta call her. It's literally right up the street. Not easy finding good deals out here. That's why a lot of people don't make it out this way in this market. They lose their shirt. A bunch of real estate investors back home always giving me warning on Holyoke. Some like the idea, some don't. I could see why. For us, Boston's just, it's so expensive. And you have to use your capital wisely. Can't go crazy buying $1.5 million 3-fams that make you 3-4% per year. I missed that boat in the city, you know? I did. I missed it. There was a good window of time. It was a little bit before my time, and even just a little bit while I was an active broker, but when I was an active broker, I wasn't focused on the accumulation of assets. Now it's just, I'm at that point in time where that's really the goal, is to accumulate assets, but you have to do it carefully and be very selective and deploy your capital properly. Another disappointing walkthrough. We're about to bounce out of this one. I gotta show this kid a 13 unit. It'd be sick because we could put a little management office inside. I think we're in the city next over. Couldn't get into the other 13 units, it's already gone. I think we're stopping at Chipotle. All right, YouTube, back in the office. Productive day overall. Saw a decent property in Holyoke. Needs way more work than what these sellers are actually representing for the price that they want. So it's gonna be a no for us. We will be pulling the trigger. We are looking for a project that will get us by the summer, that we could be done with by September, October, the latest. It's very hard to acquire existing properties in that market because the basements are crap, the wiring's crap, plumbing is crap, the units are beat. We want something brand new that we could do a master lease to either the state or a nonprofit organization for the guaranteed income. Market tenants, I just went through this on the Boston deal. They have all the rights. Landlords have no rights. Market tenants do not have to pay rent if they choose not to, and it's a very messed up thing that's happening in the state. So I want to stay away from that just in case there's another crisis, another outbreak, or some type of black swan event that we just can't predict. And no one has to pay rent. At least with the government, there's some degree of guarantee, and that's just for now. Did close on Clarence Street. Looks like we're on record. Everything was recorded, so it's great. Keep in mind, I worked on that transaction since last April. From April to December, that's how long it took me to close on it because I had to get approval from the bank and the court, and then it was just resold. So, sayonara, and just on to the next deal. I have a couple of deals that are in the works, and hopefully get some offers signed within the next couple of weeks. So, great day. I'm not done. I'll be in the office for the next couple hours, and then that's it. So,